Also, did you say like, like, I've been a Christian, blah blah. This is my testimony, blah blah, or anything? Or it's just kind of like, hey.
I was kind of like, I don't remember. I was like, yeah, hi.
Okay, I got it.
And you can like talk to us. Too.
Can I look at you?
No.
What?
What do you mean talk to us?
I mean, Chapel is like, it's like you're talking to me. Like, talk to me. It's like,
How will you edit it though?
Okay.
So once you start your testimony, I think
Just go with it.
Yeah,
Right.
but it's like you're talking to us.
yeah. But you're looking at the camera.
Okay, I'll try. I'll try and do this theme here. I guess whatever comes out.
It's fine.
Hello. I don't usually do this. It's so weird. Okay. Hello, my name's Ethan, and I just want to tell you basically what happened in my life. So, I was born. Imagine that. I was born. That's how I got here. And I was raised in the Catholic tradition. I followed that. I was the altar boy even in the Catholic tradition. I did that until about I got to 10 years old. And then after that I left because, well, I was getting taught these things from the world, and I'm very logically minded, and the church wasn't giving me answers that made these two work together. And so I thought, well, this must not be true. So I started following my own path. And then I kind of got into all the wrong things. I got into lots of lust, lots of greed, lots of evil. I got into lots of money, lots of just bad things. Oh, and drugs. I ended up becoming a drug dealer. Imagine that. And then I ended up graduating high school and got into college. And at my college, I still doing all the wrong things. My vision in the world was not right, but I started looking more into spirituality because I realized that there's more to this world. All these things that I've been trying to learn about and increase my awareness about, they weren't giving me that peace and love that I really wanted. The drugs, it just wasn't filling the void that I had inside. And so I looked into these spirituality things, these new age spiritual practices that you usually find on social media. So a lot of like stuff like tarot cards, astrology, and so many other things. I ended up getting like tattoos to kind of like show my spiritualness. But even that wasn't filling the void inside of me. I'm still trying to do more so that I could get peace. I was trying to understand more, read more books so that I could find peace. I was trying all these kinds of things, but I kept going back in a circle. A constant circle of striving, regret, and lots of just failures. And then eventually in college, I became a monk. I got introduced into this Hindu sect of beliefs, and they're known as the Hare Krishnas. And so I followed them very devoutly. I did all their practices that they had, and I took it very seriously. I shaved my head, and I wore the robes, and I did this even while I was in college. I was living on college for 3-4 days of the week and living in the temple for 3-4 days of the week. And so I believe that was the absolute truth and nothing but the truth. And anything else I thought wasn't actually true at all. But I ended up one day coming across this verse, which was on the video for the religion that I was following. And it changed my life. I got this conviction after I read it. It just absolutely made me feel, I just felt so guilty for all the things that I had done. And the verse that I read in the comments, it was 1 Timothy 4:1-3. And in a basic sense, it said that the Spirit, the Holy Spirit of God, says that in later times, people will leave the faith and follow teachings that are made from demons. And they will abstain from certain foods and marriages and so much more. And so when I was reading that, like I said, I was just like, oh no, I'm guilty. Like, this is my life right here in this book. These few words here, this is me. And that started me going down a chase for who is this truth? What is this truth? I want to know more, because I think maybe I'm not actually following the right thing. But what I do know is that I want the truth. And so I started praying for about 3 or 4 months every day. Just, what is truth? I want to know the truth. And I believe that I was really doing it with all my heart, and that's how I ended up finding it. Of course, through grace, but it's not until you want it to the point where you're like even willing to die for it. Like if you're thirsty and you really just want a cup of water, it's a very similar thing. It's like, I really want to know the truth. What is the truth? I'm willing to know any of it. And so eventually one day, I got this radical experience. I had many different signs and answers, but I think this experience was very radical to me. And it was better than anything I ever learned, better than anything I ever tried. And so basically what happened is I ended up praying just like I had been doing for the past 3-4 months. And I took this one like as serious as I could get, because I was tired of praying and feeling like I didn't get an answer. Even though I had been getting answers, I felt like I didn't get an answer. And so I even like took a shower and I cleaned my room, and I got like super serious about it. And I sat down in the middle of my floor and I just got really quiet, kind of just like this. And I focused all my attention on who I'm talking to, canceling out everything around me and just trying to focus on the creator of myself. And then I opened up and these 4 words just came flying out of my mouth. It was, "Hey God, I'm sorry." And immediately my eyes, they just bursted open with tears. And I know you don't know me very well, but if you knew me, you knew crying is not something that I do. And it was just crazy, because these tears of sadness and pain immediately turned into tears of joy. And immediately there was this presence, this warm, loving presence that I don't really know how to explain, that just filled up my entire body and my room. And I was at complete peace with everything. There was nothing else that I wanted. I had received this peace that surpasses all understanding, this love that goes way beyond knowledge. And it was the best thing ever. And in that moment, I was like, this is all I want. I want nothing else. Please don't ever leave me. I want this right here. This is better than the drugs. This is better than the women. This is better than anything. I want this. And, well, I got it, but I prayed because I wanted an answer too, because I have to continue to follow my life, live my life. And so my prayer was, in that moment, was, well, what is truth? What do I follow? What is the truth? And before I can even finish these questions out loud, I'm getting answers as in to follow Jesus. And do not worry about the guilt or the shame that you may feel for doing that. Just trust me. I will take care of you. And so I did just that. I started following Jesus, getting more involved in community, finding people who are Christians and have a strong relationship with God, and learning from them and soaking in whatever they had to offer. And that built me up a lot. And I'm so thankful for it. And it ended up leading me into becoming a missionary into China. And what an amazing experience. And this past over a year, maybe it's like 15 months, these 15 months have shown me that Jesus Christ truly is the only way, the only truth, and the only life. And there is none other but him. And if you want a relationship with God, you have to go through Jesus Christ. I tried so many other routes. I tried even not believing that there's a God, that there's, agnostic or atheist. And also tried a little bit of the Buddhism route. I tried the Hindu route. I tried my own self route and New Age spiritual route, but none of it showed me truly who God was like Jesus Christ. And so if you take away anything from this message, is give Jesus a fair chance and see what he does with it.